Degrassi is not playing around, man. They are currently casting for seasons 5 and 6 of Degrassi Next Class. When and how can you do it? All those details coming up. Hey, I'm Kerry from DegrassiBlog.com, and welcome to another edition of Degrassi Corner. And today, I have some important information for all of you. One of the most common questions I receive on the regular over the past however many years is when and how can I audition for Degrassi? Well, today it is your lucky day because, we were expecting Degrassi to release its audition info for seasons 5 and 6 of Next Class, like in March of next year. However, they have bumped that up a little bit. They've actually released that casting audition info. So let's go ahead and take a look at the audition info that you need to know.
And here we go, the character descriptions for the new characters coming to Degrassi Next Class in Seasons 5 and 6. They're looking for boys and girls around the ages of 13 to 14, and they're open to any and all ethnicities. And that's basically all the info that we have on these new characters as of right now. Remember, the graduation in Season 4, those characters are leaving. The characters that are left behind, they're going to be now the older characters, so now they're just bringing in a bunch of new characters to be the younger class. This isn't like Seasons 3 and 4 of Next Class where they just only did auditions for 2 specific characters who are just going to barely appear in those 2 seasons anyway. They're looking to fill in a bunch of different roles here. So we're probably going to see a minimum of at least 4 new characters coming. They're not just looking for lead characters to come in, they're also looking for recurring characters as well. Now, getting into some of the rules for Degrassi Next Class, this has always been rule number 1. You have to be a Canadian citizen in order to get a role on Degrassi. That's the way it's always been. Degrassi receives funding from the Canadian government, and one of the rules in being able to accept that funding that is much needed for this show to keep running and to keep doing the way they've been doing for, however many years now, they have to hire Canadian citizens to work on the show. You also have to be able to work in Toronto while they're filming the show. You don't necessarily have to live there, you just have to be able to be there and to be able to work while they're filming. For example, Dante Scott, who plays VJ on the show, I believe he lives like 3 or 4 hours away from Toronto, but he's able to, work out his schedule to where he can go to Toronto and film during the summer. And the deadline for submitting your audition tape is Tuesday, January 3rd, 2017, at 3 p.m. Eastern. In other words, as of the filming of this video, you basically have a month to get your audition tape to them.
I'm going to leave a link in the description below to Larissa's website so you can get all of the audition info that you need. And of course, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to this channel right here because I'm going to be keeping you up to date with all of the info on seasons 3, 4, 5, and 6 of Degrassi Next Class.